All right, everyone. So today I'm going to quickly break down what my speculation is on what is it, six assets, maybe five assets that I trade um on a monthly basis. I don't trade all of the assets, but I definitely try to pick out maybe two or three good setups that could probably happen for the week, and then from there, everything is just speculation and seeing if it works, seeing if it doesn't. Super patient. Um, yeah. But I will start sharing my screen, and if you guys haven't already joined my Discord, the link is in the description. And I share with you guys, my setups and how when I'm getting in. And recently I did a poll, so it looks like majority of the voters wanted to stick with just how I'm like, when I'm getting in the market and stuff like that. So instead of like one-on-one coaching, that's what they rathered. And instead of like a 30-day boot camp, it looks like majority of the people wanted that instead. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen here. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with the metals, the common metals that people trade like gold and silver, you've probably noticed the recent sell-off that happened. And as you guys have been watching, I was in a long swing trading gold for quite a while, but I ended up closing that out mainly because of the sell off. And I expect for the market to continue selling off until we get to around at least 41.71. And right now, I do expect for us to retrace either around here or somewhere around here before we push down. So we'll probably go like that, or we can probably even go up here, sell off like that. So I want to catch that move that happens if it does happen. Um, because this is all speculation, right? So that's what I'm expecting. But we are overall bullish. So if I do take any trades like this, it'll just be a short-term trade. It's not going to be something like I was holding before where I was expecting the market to keep on pushing. Um, but yeah, it's not going to be a swing trade. It's typically just going to be, a day trade. But if it takes weeks to play out or more than 2 days to play out, then so be it. Can't rush the market. Next. So I'm gonna show you guys what I expect to happen. I mean, well, right now, if you guys have been watching, I have entered a position. If you guys haven't been watching, I entered a position though on US 30. So the US 30 position that I entered is about a 1 to 12 or 1 to 11. So I am looking for price to take this high out, but price can also fall down to around here. There's a lot of imbalance, unfilled space right here that I think can play out. So we'll see what happens. As of right now, though, I am in this position. Hopefully it plays out. If it doesn't, I'll start looking forward to around here getting filled, right? Next is BTC. Also, what I'll do is I'll highlight this dark blue since you guys know I do color code when I'm actively in a trade versus when I'm just speculating what might happen relatively soon. Currently I'm looking at Bitcoin falling down to take out these equal lows, all right here. And then I expect us to fill in this imbalance, this bullish imbalance right here. So I do want to see the market fall down to at least around 86,755, which is why I have a couple, like two alerts around here just to see the behavior of price. And then my TP would be right around this area, 94,975, right? So that is what I think. Okay. Now, this would be my take profit, my TP1. And then my TP2 would likely be around this area, which is why I have another alert. And this TP2 area is going to be around 100,455. This is just a short term. This would be a short term buy because I think the overall trend of the market's bearish. So I'm going to put TP2. And next is I'm going to show you guys what my speculation is on silver. So this is my speculation on silver. I think that we're headed up into this area right here. We could be, I mean, we have time. You know, it's December 29th, it's Monday, so we do have time to fill in this area right here. So I'm not against the market going up here, but if we do go up there, that would be great. Let's look at the daily. I think if we were to drop down, looking at the daily, I think I would probably set an alert around here looking for, some imbalances to get played out. But if it doesn't, no worries. If price does push up into this imbalance right here, I'm definitely looking to find a setup in that area so that we can start selling off. And then I would for sure look to sell off into at least that area right there. And lastly is going to be Nasdaq. Now, Nasdaq, there's a chance that I can, there's a chance that we can catch a significant risk to reward on Nasdaq. And if anything, I'd be looking at holding Nasdaq until we get to this major low right here on the daily time frame. This is very possible, but I'm not sure if we've already started selling. It definitely looks like we have. If you can see, there's like a what do you call this? Like a pin bar or whatever. But, this definitely seems like a valid, if you look at smaller time frame, it also indicates that we're going bearish. So I feel that the momentum's already shifted to a lot of bearish market movers, participants in the markets, maybe hedge funds and institutions are already selling. So I'm gonna start looking for shorting opportunities. I'm gonna drag this, highlight it light blue, so that when we get price to push back up into maybe this area or this area, we can. I'm just gonna look for short opportunities because this would be a very long-term hold at least 23,900, so 23,900. If you look at that range, that's a really good range to short from. It's about a almost a 8,000 point move if you can catch it, but maybe even more. But yeah, so that's what I think, and that's pretty much all I have for this week. I hope you guys, have learned at least something from the assets that I showed you guys today. And if you guys haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested, join my trading Discord. We break down trades and stuff like that. And I'm calling out, not only am I calling out, each trade that I'm taking or most of the trades that I'm taking, but I'm also sharing this journey in my Instagram and R2R Instagram account. I have a highlight. It says live broker account. So if you guys want to follow along, more than happy to invite you guys and join my community as well if you guys are interested. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys maybe next week when I drop my next video.